In a world with entirely too many shows about cars, this is another pointless automotive podcast.
Hello, Chadwick.
Howdy, Frank. Let me get this Bush Light going. Little
Oh,
call.
guess what I've got over here.
Oh, what do you got? What do you got? Shut the fuck up. Look at
I've
you.
I've got more of the fish can Bush Lights because if you or the listeners can't tell, I'm only drinking these Bush Lights when we're recording this pod. I'm not like casually recreationally drinking Bush Lights, which
That's
might be
good.
It might be bad. I don't know.
This
I
is
don't.
this is also a shout out. If you are a Patreon member, you know all about the Late Night Confidential episodes.
Mhm.
Bush Light was our punishment beer.
I know, and I'm
for the
drinking
most-
some
Yeah,
just like
I'm-
non-punishment.
we have to finish it, right? It's common decency, but yeah, tune in for that. If you want to get in the know, check that out.
Yes, that is patreon.com/APA pod. We're front loading our monetization efforts here.
Let's go.
And if you are in the know, if you are part of the, we still don't have like a clever or not clever name for our Patreon subscribers. The Clan with a K? No, that's not right. I don't know.
You took that one.
Yeah. I've heard that one's been taken.
Yeah,
Are
there's
Ku
a lot
Klux
of-
fans. No, that
Yeah.
doesn't work either.
You can't even consider it satire because there's so much overlap in general, like theories and what we believe.
I know.
Come on.
I mean, I was just gonna say, I'm not particularly peachy keen on being called like a grand wizard or like a
Great Dragon.
yeah, exactly.
I've
Power
heard.
horse. I don't even know what they're called. Yeah.
Power
Wild, shocking change of tone. Um, we're actually not here to talk about the Ku Klux Klan.
Damn it.
We're actually here to talk about something that's good, I think. And that is looking into the future, hopefully a future without the Klan, and instead a future with unusually canned Bush Lights. No, we're not going to do the magic 8-ball to ask if the Klan will exist in 2050. We wanted to talk about, and I'm sorry for our friends at RADwood for this segue here. But what do we think and I'm going to use the term RADwood 2050 because I think RADwood will hopefully still be around then and still be focused on 80s, 90s cars.
Oh, wow.
But my thought was, and this is a theme that I posed to you, was so RADwood, as it sits today, is in celebration of cars that are anywhere between roughly 25 to 45 years old at this point.
How wild is that?
Which is insane to think about. But yes, 1980 was, call it roughly 45 plus years ago. So
I've seen it all.
My thought was in 20, like, and part of the fun of RADwood is, of course, people dress up in period correct music and in 80s and 90s cars and an aesthetic and the celebration of cars and culture from that time. And so one of the things I get the most fun out of at RADwood is going to RADwood and of course seeing stuff like an F40 or a Supra twin turbo and like some of the really high flying stuff.
Yeah.
But I think in really essence of this podcast, what you and I really get our jollies off about is seeing the immaculate whatever Pontiac 85 Pontiac Grand Am or the Ford Tempo that's like perfect.
Survivor status.
And so my thought was in 2050, right? What will car shows like RADwood today, what will they be looking back at from like the 2005 to current era of cars? In 2050 be like, oh my God, can you believe? Like, of course, like, dude, there was an RS4 Cab or an R63.
Sure.
Or, a McLaren 124C, whatever the hell that thing's called.
You're thinking more normie, not so much
Kind of both.
supercar. Yeah,
kind of both.
Fair.
But like,
yeah,
to be more like akin to our show here, our dog and pony show, really like the interesting stuff that you think will all be gone. More like normal stuff. Like if you roll up in 2050 to the quote unquote RADwood 2050, whatever we're gonna call. What I guess first off, what would be like RADwood is a play off of the Goodwood in the UK and rad as a
very
term
80s. Yep.
From like 80s, 90s, radical, tube wood is probably a little bit too forward. So play off a tubular wouldn't have worked out. Too much like tube steak. But like, what do you think like today would be called? Would like, I don't know, like Yeetwood? Like, I don't know. What would you call it? What would it be called?
Man. Geez, I don't know, man. That's a. I'm not too good with
wood.
the,
I don't know.
The no cap wood.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know. We're too.
How'd that work?
We're too old and pale to really come up with a name here. But
hey,
what do you think? Like,
let's do it, man.
Cars?
So 2050, we roll up in RADwood. I think both you and I really get pumped about seeing a stock 2002 Subaru WRX. I think.
Yeah.
Dude, first off,
perfect
48-year-old car.
It's still running the Bridgestone Potenza RE92 original tires.
Absolutely. The Momo steering wheel's still there. Everything's still good. Those big fog lights.
Rally Class Blue.
I think that will be a car, especially in 2050. If any of those are time capsuled, boy, we're going to get a kick out of seeing one of those. I think that would be killer. And it's not like an unobtainium car, but by 2050, like Jesus today, finding a stock example, right?
Can we just take a split second and talk about say like Bug Eye, Blob Eye?
Oh god, here we go.
WRX and just say like they're kind of a bargain. If you think about how sort of iconic in their time those cars were, and they're still pretty performant. And they still look good, and they're largely pretty reliable and largely easy to work on, outside of just like some Boxer 4 annoyances.
Yeah,
like spark plugs or whatever. I mean, like a really clean 120,000 mile example of a Bug Eye WRX that's largely stock is what? An $8,000 car.
They've gone up. I think you're paying a little more than that now. I find pretty rough ones for like 6, 7, 8.
Well, that's to your point, your initial point. They're kind of all rough ones.
So that's
But when you find a stock one, they're still not that.
I can't find any cheap anymore, dude. I feel like 10 is where it's at for like getting in the door with a stock one with decent mileage.
But considering that like a Hurt Integra GSR is 10.
Oh,
like
and they're not
even title and like questionable history and like blasted leather is 10. Like, I think that's a good buy. Yeah, especially if you want to hold on to it till 2050 to take to a car show.
Not to make it the Subaru Turbo Hour, but I think the best value right now is the 04, 05 STIs. I think you can get those for between 15 and 20 for used examples that are mileage, relatively stock, not too beaten upon. I think that's the most amount of car you can get in that price point. That is honestly, a wildly performance-focused car.
Yes.
And great looking.
And honestly, I think they're set back a little bit because of like the conception of like the vape crowd. Yeah. But I think that crowd has largely kind of fallen off to a certain extent. Well, I think they've moved on to the G37s of the world and whatnot. But
fair enough. If you're driving a stock STI, I think you avoid that stigma for sure. You don't avoid the stigmata though. That's always chasing us.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. You're right. You're actually supposed to put your hand hole, like the shift knob through your hand hole, and then you shift with your
6-speed.
metatarsal action.
I think the 04, 05 STI is the buy. But I'm just saying, back on the topic, right? RADwood 2050. I think a stock Bug Eye WRX, killer car. A wagon,
that's kind of an iconic
next
car.
To a sedan would be like such a killer setup. World Rally Blue, right?
Are you team wagon or team sedan?
I like the functionality of the wagons. I've owned a couple of those. I
Sure.
do like the flares of the sedan, though.
I think I
That's where I
I
am.
think those are one of the few cars where I'm team sedan
The flares, the
because of
front
the
flares. Yep.
flares and because it was such like an icon, and
Hmm.
that is one of the cars that E46 um sedan Evo were some of the cars that really made sedans cool.
Okay.
That
I'm
and
with you.
that like completely changed the landscape of and accelerated the death of the coupe.
The coupe. Yep.
And so yeah, I mean, especially as you said, STI, either one, Bug Eye,
Hmm.
STI, you have one of those in 2050. It's stock. It's like such an emblematic car of its era. I think now's the time to buy for one of those. And then yeah,
Oh yeah.
roll deep in 2050 with the
So
WRC
that's.
Blue.
I think that WRX is obviously one of the older vehicles that's going to be in that RADwood. How about something definitely more modern? Civic Type R. I think those
Ooh, like
show
current
up. Yeah.
or the Predator helmet prior gen. What is it?
I think
FL5, I think.
yeah, I think both of them, right?
Yeah.
Those would be sweet to see stock at a Radwood. I could see those
You know
being
what's you know what's weird? I feel like most of those cars that are
magnets.
on the road, yeah, how do they work? Um, I feel like most of those that you see
Hmm.
are stock. Like I feel it's funny. I feel like a Civic Type R buyer 20 years ago
Hmm.
was 28, and they took out a big loan to get it, and they modded the shit out of it. I think
Right.
Civic Type R buyer today are people our age that are like, oh, I can like this is a fun, sensible car. I mean, they're way bigger now.
They're way pricier.
They're way pricier. Yeah, I mean everything is, but
Oh yeah.
like, so yeah, it's a $45,000 Civic.
Plus that prior model Type R, you really can't add too many AutoZone
I know it's
accessories.
already
That thing's
there's no
already
room,
so busy on the
like
exterior.
slapping shit on the roof.
Good Lord. You need a fifth muffler tip or whatever
Yeah,
in the middle. It's wild stuff. Or a third spoiler, right? Let's go triplane. I could see, I could see Type R showing up in a Radwood, like a nice
yeah,
clean
that'd be
stock
sick.
example, or period
I mean, that's like
correct.
somebody rolling in like the just like a clean. I mean, what's the equivalent?
Go 30 years back from today,
Integra
like a
Type
late
R is
90s. Yeah.
not. And well, Integra Type R was like far more limited
Mm,
production and scope. Um, it'd have to be more practical because it's a pretty practical thing, honestly,
it really
compared to
is.
earlier cars.
And it totally dices on a track, which is awesome.
Yeah,
Dude, the new
and it
ones are
does make
super
me
nice.
wonder.
Have you sat in a new one? The interior is
I have
so
not
good,
yet.
dude.
No.
I love the Honda vent system that they're playing with now.
Hmm.
It looks so good. And it's like it's a Civic at the end of the day. I have a soft spot. I'd totally rock one.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, it's weird. It's normally the soft spot once you get, I don't know, is it past like 6 years, 5 years of age? Like it completely goes away. Um,
Mine
yeah,
never healed.
exactly. And anytime you like alt control delete yourself, you just like push on your soft spot in your brain.
It's like my adult penis. I'm just waiting for it to like come in.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't want to talk about the antithesis of adult penis. I feel like we end up on some corner of the list.
Yeah, that's late night stuff.
We're already, yeah. First off, this is why you tuned into the Patreon, my friend.
Oh, this is just
Secondly,
like this.
um,
What do you got, dude? What is
well,
showing up?
how about the? You know what actually made me think of this topic specifically
Mm,
is I saw a regular ass car
okay.
that I feel like they're all off the road. Like they got to like the
Yeah.
15 year mark and completely disappeared.
Mm,
And I saw one and I was like, bro, what? And it was I don't know what year, I don't know, 2007 ish
okay.
Mazda CX-7.
Dude, those were popular as fuck. And then
And then
because
they are all gone.
that
I think
2.3 turbo wasn't very long for this
I think
world,
they
I
ate
think.
transmissions, if I remember correctly.
Oh, is that
I
right?
don't.
That motor was
think.
pretty temperamental too at times.
I mean, this is the same motor from the Mazda Speed 3. It just detuned a little
100%.
bit, right?
Yep. No, yeah, that's the same reason.
But I think it was just like, hey, we take this thing that we have for our hot hatch, and we're going to detune it a little bit and put it in something that weighs 1,500 pounds more and all-wheel drive and automatic.
Boy, they're not
And
pretty.
they
It's not a
really
pretty
the
vehicle.
styling.
It's
I
no
actually looked at
Tribeca.
one.
It's no B9 Tribeca. Don't get me wrong.
No, well, that'll be one. But
Will be one.
they're not. They're certainly not pretty. I looked at one I looked at one a while ago as a potential option for my wife as a daily.
I could see that, weird enough, but still kind of functional. I get it.
And it was the burnt orange with like an ivory and
Course.
burnt orange, or like an ivory and burnt orange and black interior.
Jesus.
And it was like, oh, this is kind of rad.
Like
It was
a Bengal
the fully-
tiger?
Kind of, yeah. It was
Okay.
very, it was not quite Honda Beat. I guess that's more zebra. I don't know, but
Mhm.
they're all gone. This one was just silver, regular ass car, but just
Oh.
driving over the Richmond Bridge. I'm like, whoa! Like if they're all gone now,
Oh,
imagine
dude.
25 years from now, 24
Gone.
years from now,
Real gone.
that'll
that-
be a regular ass car to roll into and just blow people's minds.
Dude, okay. I talk about it all the time because I have a fucking hero envy of this car.
Oh.
Chevy Cruze diesel hatchback manual.
Yeah,
That kind of is a like regular car that shows up and people would be like, now I think I would still recognize it at a car show, but at a RADwood, that'd be super dope, dude.
yeah. That's the equivalent of rolling into like with like the first gen, like an 85 Camry diesel,
Right. Same exact feeling.
completely gone.
But so
Utterly
cool if we see
non-existent.
one, right? If we see one in good
I want
condition.
one I realize it will be a disaster to drive.
Mm-hmm.
Especially I think the first year they came out, like 84 or 85, they were like non-turbocharged. I think they were like 60 horsepower or 50
anemic
or something.
Yeah, I think the 0 to 60 was immeasurable. It was so long.
Yeah, it was just like still loading.
Like Motor Week cutaway and John Davis was smoking a cigarette and drinking a fucking Bush Light on the sideline there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like a pan over to a skeleton completely sun bleached. How old is John Davis? Do we know?
He's got to be
not
up
young.
there, dude. Yeah, he's up there. Dude, he's a
Motor Week. Yeah, I
so good. Not a comprehensive gauge cluster.
Yeah, dream
Still my
dream
favorite.
guest here for the pod.
Oh, dude.
But yeah, like Mazda CX-7.
Like that.
I mean, do I have to say it? A fucking any of these like modern vaporware EVs.
Oh god, dude.
Like if you roll in a Fisker Ocean or a what was that like barely like people mover size thing, like the Electromechanica.
Oh, or Miev, Mitsubishi
IMF, yeah,
Miev.
rolling an
dude.
IMF like under its own power, miraculously, or it's
After you-
K-swapped.
You take it off a truck like exactly 0.5 miles away from the RADwood so you can drive it in.
Yeah,
that's
you've got
about
a
the range.
gas generator all strapped to the roof.
It's like a folding windmill you set up to power it so you can leave the parking lot.
Yeah, or just like so bunch of the stuff at first gen Leaf, a canoe. Like there's so many of these like random, barely come to market. The Aspark Owl.
Oh, that'd be
Just,
super
like,
fun.
Yeah, or I mean, if you want to go deep pocket, do like the Rimac Navara,
Oh, sure. Yeah.
which they sold like a half dozen of or whatever. But just like, good luck seeing that. Like oh.
ID Buzz would probably be pretty popular with that crew.
I bet some of those hang on.
Yeah.
Not a lot. It would
year
still be
of-
mind-blowing.
All year of them.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're taking a year off. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we'll see if they
I'll let-
come
yeah.
back. That's kind of a career-ending injury, but we'll see what
Exactly.
Volkswagen does with it.
Yeah.
Taking a
What
year off.
else? What else are you
After a
thinking?
year, we're taking a year off.
Yeah.
Boy, dude, I think you nailed it. I think some of the God. What about
Mazda
like a
MX-30.
yeah? How about a freaking Pacifica or something? One of the last, or like a
Oh,
Carnival,
a first gen Pacifica.
or no, a Carnival, or like the last minivan.
yeah.
Like the last minivan shows up to it. That would be killer, right?
Yeah,
like it's
Kia
like an
car.
optioned out.
What
Carnival.
was the first? Is it not a Sorrento? Kia
Sedona?
Sedona.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Or the Buick. What was the Buick version of the Uplander? The Terraza.
Oh, yes.
You roll in a Buick Terraza. Yes.
I was gonna say that what the hell is their wagon called? That really sweet looking Buick wagon. I always falter
Oh,
on the name of that thing.
The Regal. It's not Cross Tour.
no,
it's
'cause
something
that's a
tour.
Cord.
It's something touring. It might just be like touring, like Regal touring.
Touring X. I think Tour X.
Tour
Yeah.
X. Yes.
Tour X. Tour ass.
Exactly.
Dude, one of those showing up would be dope as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Right?
I bet those stick around too. I feel like those will.
Such a
I
good-looking
bet those
car. Hmm.
will have a little bit of a cult following. That'll be the equivalent of the Galant VR4 showing up, where like You know,
No,
like you don't
that's the
know, people
Buick.
don't know, but there's like a cult around it where like people hang on to it. It's like, well, these were actually popular in Europe,
I
and
feel like
you can get like
The Regal GS would be the Galant VR4 showing up. A
yeah,
manual
the Regal GS.
Regal GS,
Yeah, yeah,
turbo action.
those are dope.
Those are so good though, dude. You never
Hmm.
see them. Like the manual version, ultra rare.
Yeah, friend of the pod, Daryl over at Car Park has one. His is not a manual.
No, yeah, he
Um,
does. He
he
does
got it
rock one. So
heavily
cool.
discounted. Like I think he rolled in, or they had like 10 grand on the hood, and it was like a $35,000 car to begin with. So it's like, okay.
They look
Um,
really good.
ooh.
I don't even care. I love how
What
they look.
about God, what's it called? It's got a dumb name. The Buick. It's not
Begins with an E.
Cadenza.
Begins
No,
with
no.
modern
The
Buick.
yeah, no, the current one. Well, not current. I think they killed it off
Yeah.
a couple years ago. But like the two-door convertible. It was like the Verano, but they made like a two-door convertible of it, and it's
Oh,
called like the God damn it,
they're
what's that
not
thing
gonna
called?
work here no more.
Yeah, um, whatever that thing was called, one of those,
That would be wild.
or Cadenza. How about the
Cadenza.
Kia Cadenza, or the Kia K900? Just
Or the
bust in with the K900.
so
The
many weird
Borrego,
things. The Brago would be
the
cool.
Borrego V8 Borrego, burnt orange.
Damn, what else? I think a FX35 would be kind of interesting to see pulling. Also in burnt
Yeah,
orange
yeah.
interior.
You got to go 45 though. You got to big dog it.
Oh, you could. You could. I kind of like that VQ
An
action.
early M45, like the pre-facelift
Dude,
M45s.
M56, a sleeper of a muscle
Yeah.
luxury car. Those are weird. Didn't make a lot of those. Because it's got to be kind of interesting too. I do like the plain cars, but I do like that weird, interesting car that they never made
Yeah.
a lot of. Still somehow holding on 20 something years from now is hilarious. Considering we're going back like 10 or 20 years right now. Dude,
What's the Jag? God, what do they call it? The XF Sport Brake.
oh yeah, dude, those are so pricey, by the way. Have you
Yes,
seen
they
them?
are. Yeah.
Jesus. Every once in a while, I get excited. I see one, and I'm like, ask for price, and I'm like, no one's playing that game.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that
Yeah,
number.
they're asking like 55
Oh,
or
it's
something
stupid. How good looking
for
though.
deeply used Jag. Oh, they're sick, but they're
Oh,
you can't approach them.
You know, you made a good point. I think those Jags, like an XKRS, would be in that blue, fucking
Yeah,
rolling
the
up.
Tour de France blue.
That is a Viper showing up.
Kind of.
Eh, a little,
It's
little.
it'd almost be like, I'm trying to think of like an equivalent. It wouldn't be quite as fancy as like if like you know what, it'd be like a DB7 rolling
I was
up.
gonna say an older Aston, but that's not that
Yeah.
old. I don't know. It's kind of wild. That's a wild car, the XKRS.
Yeah, those are cool.
Fuck around with one of those.
Or the what was it? What was their not the shit type. What was it called? Their little one?
S-Type R.
No, they had
Those are cool, too.
the one with the Project 8 with the crazy kitty on the side.
That's
Was
right.
it E? It wasn't E type. What did they call that? Their little one that no one bought.
Wasn't. I can't recall.
I can't recall type.
Mm-hmm. Didn't
Yeah,
last long type.
It's been a long day for both of us. We're full disclosure, we are recording this the day before it goes live. It's also the day before I'm leaving to Car Week. And so I've been just absolutely beating my head against the wall trying to get work done before I disappear for half the week. Chadwick here has been
Up for 16 hours already, and I'm getting up in a few hours after this. So
heck yeah, exactly.
that's,
So
that's how we do it.
bear with us or bottom with us. I don't know.
Bear grills with us.
Sub with us.
So I do like the idea. I like where we're going here. I like that we got normal cars, we got the cool stuff, but like I said, I think I lean towards these weirder cars that are just like, think of something that's out right now. Like it's really hard to do
like
this, but
like a 2025 model,
like a
26?
2025, 26 model available right now that's cool to show up to a red, because anything could technically show up RADwood at 2050, but we want something that we'd be pumped about. I think okay, so I think obviously the BRZs and GT86s are cool.
Yeah, that's
Like
someone
the
rolling
special
in
trim.
a 944 basically.
Right, exactly, like in a
Yeah.
cool trim, maybe like the whatever the different
Or an
versions
MR2.
are.
Yeah, the Hakone edition or whatever.
How about some Saturn Redlines or Cobalt SSs? There we go.
I was going to say Cobalt SSs, but you were just talking about a 25 or 26 model. So I was going to shelve that for
back.
later. Yeah, View Redline.
Still, yeah.
But I just, while we're on the Cobalt thing, like I thought of a Cobalt SS because those cars were not built to last at
No
all.
shit.
No, make no bones about it.
SRT4 Neon in that same camp.
I mean,
by the
those
way.
make like an 86, Berlinetta Camaro feel like it was like handcrafted.
You're gonna tell me that Berlinetta fake wood isn't handcrafted? It's so good.
I like they got like the swing out like stereo control
So
HVAC
good,
control
dude.
thing. Um,
Hey, laugh now. Those third gens are fucking pricey, dude.
yes, I still want give me the 85 four banger Iron Duke.
I like how we keep going back to 80s and 90s cars.
Yes.
All right, we
Yes.
gotta fight it, Frank.
Yeah, what's the equivalent of that? Like an EcoBoost Mustang, I suppose.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or the V6 Camaro from like 7, 8
Or the
years ago.
four-cylinder Camaro.
Yeah, the turbo one. Yeah, the
Yeah.
V6 was the one to get though with the LT1 package. I think that was a proper good car.
Well, was the 1LE the handling?
Sorry,
the handling
1LE.
track package?
Jesus H.
But you can get a four-cylinder 1LE.
Oh God, it's not of Iron.
That is the RADwood.
Iron Duke
It's
reputation.
100 times better than an
Is
Iron
it?
Duke. Honestly, in almost every single, other than like maybe backyard repairability, every single aspect that more modern car is better.
What if you get an EcoBoost Mustang and you manufacture a modern SVO hood with the off-center hood scoop? That'd be kind of cool. A little
That'd be
shout
kinda
out,
sick.
right?
Yeah.
2.3 liter turbo still.
Like, yeah, and you've got
SVO
like
badging?
the biplane rear wing.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of a cool project. In 2050,
Yeah.
that would be a real cool project.
That, you know what? You're onto something. That could be sick.
I think I am on
You got like
something.
the manhole cover wheels.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Ooh. SVO. Yeah, just SVO
SVO
badges.
badges. Yeah, dude.
Add some amber taillights and stuff. Like
And then
you
just
can.
crank the fucking boost up to like the end of the world and just could be cool.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to give it like 80s quality boost lag.
Oh
turbo
yeah,
lag.
dude. 4500 is when it comes on.
Yeah. Just nothing but below that.
That could be a thing.
Somebody's had to have done this, right? You'd think.
You never
I don't
know.
You just don't know. Okay, swing it back to the more modern stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what is I mean, LC 500 is like big dogging it.
Oh, that would be dope.
If you roll in with one of those,
Dude,
I feel
that'd
like
be fucking sick,
I feel like
though.
those cars are cars that will absolutely survive.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Like some of these cars, like the CX7, those are you won't see those because none of them survived. And even if they sold 20 times the number compared to an LC 500, you'll see more LC 500s.
That's fair.
CX7 because they were expensive. They're extremely well built. They're extremely reliable. They're gonna have a ton of support forever.
You know what?
I bet you those will have like a 90% like survival rate come 2050.
Oh, dude, yeah. But you're right. I think Lexus is a good one because we could talk about those big muscle cars like the ISF, RCF, GSF. I could see those being fucking absolutely cool to see in 2050.
Early ISFs, I bet, will be pretty few and far between because people put big miles on those cars.
Oh, dude, yeah.
So they're reliable, but like you'll see one roll in with like 380K on the Yodo.
Yeah, it'd still be dope as fuck though. I could see those being a thing, like people getting excited about that. RS4, like the Audi RS4.
You know what would be sick? Like a bone stock bangle butt 7 Series.
Oof. How would it exist? Like
roll
no
in with
mileage.
The 03 745.
No mileage on it. Yeah.
I can
someone punishingly
I can see someone like,
took care of
hey,
it.
I was the original owner.
Okay.
I bought this thing right when I graduated college because my dad had a bunch of money, and so he got me this, and then he died in I don't know, Mogadishu. He died in Benghazi, and because of her emails, and so now I feel bad. And I want to keep this car on the road forever, and it's my daily. It'd be like Ludacris and his and no, I'm not saying Ludacris's dad died in Benghazi, but he's got his legend that he's kept on the road forever. Yep. It'll be someone like that. Oh yeah, I'm the original owner, and it's got 380,000 miles, and it's on its 17th set of valve guide seals and timing chains. Yes, I love iDrive.
Oh God. Alpina B7 would be big money. Rolling in one of
That'd be
those in
sick.
2050, dude.
Yes.
We look at that. So we look at that like a Bentley in 2050, right?
Yeah, like,
that's
like
kind
a
of
Bentley Turbo R.
That's how we'd look at that
Yeah.
car. Good,
Yeah.
dude. Please, someone keep one of those going and keep it on the road. Like, don't just
Squirrel it away. Yeah.
scroll that bad boy. Oh, that'd be
Or
dude.
what about an early W12 Conti GT, Continental GT?
Oh yeah, same, right?
Yeah.
That'd be super
Yeah.
cool.
I can see those getting saved because same deal. Like somebody bought one new, they paid all the money in the fucking world, and they still have all the money in the fucking world. And so it doesn't, they don't care. Oh, this is my first big money purchase, and I'm keeping it on the road forever. And I'm going to show up as a violently old man in 2050 and just flex.
You can see silly stuff too, like a Dodge Demon showing up would be kind of fucking wild.
I bet
like someone keeping one of those,
especially like the jailbreak last call,
yeah,
hand job edition. Like I can see a bunch of those will like get like preserved.
Like a Magnum SRT8 would be dope to see.
That'd be sick.
Something weird like that.
Yeah.
There is a lot of cool stuff like between, and I don't think they'll ever play in the role the ages. I don't know what you call that, like the 2000s wood or whatever the hell we'd call it. I think what you'd keep.
So I've had this idea for a while of what you call like the 2000 to 2010 era of cars car show to the point where I'm squatting on the Instagram handle for it. You know what was really popular during that time? You remember Ozfest?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I always thought like, well, this is like the 2000s. It's the aughts. So you would call it Aughts Fest.
Okay, I like that.
And then you would have all the zero 2000 to 2009, maybe 2010 car show, and you would call it Aughts Fest, and it would be all of the mid 2000s, or early R8s and
that is
W211 E55s and whatever.
Y2K if it was K car centric.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
Because the thing with K cars though, all the good K cars are 80s, 90s. Those are all the good ones. Other than the S660, like those are the ones you want, or the earlier
Cappuccino.
Versions. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, this is tricky. Yeah, so
you gonna be a good one.
Ooh,
Scion XB.
Oh yeah, original, the second gen.
Yeah,
talk about losing all your
you roll in
magic,
like
bro.
an 04 XB.
Nissan
Cube.
Yeah, original Cube next to it. Maybe a Soul, if you will. Early Souls are kind of weird.
Power.
Oh, dude, that'd be
power
killer.
trio
with underglow for no reason.
You roll up in an early Kia Soul and you get out in the full like hamster costume and start breakdancing and stuff.
That'd be the entertainment. Oh God. Brutal.
Final gen Eclipse.
Okay.
The
fourth gen with the
3.8
V6 in the orange, the launch orange. I like that.
The original Chrysler 300C. Like the reboot.
Yeah. Good car.
Yeah.
Wait, you talking about the front wheel drive one or the one?
No. Like an 05.
Those front wheel drive ones. Oof.
Those are actually, you know what? They're not good, but they're better. They're better than you think.
I've
driven a few of them, and they're actually like, you know what? This is not. They're not a penalty box.
But wouldn't you rather
drive
an SRT8? Chrysler 300. Yeah, dude, because I kind of feel like the 300, that's the cheapest one, by the way. Out of all the SRT8s, the Chargers can dip a little bit, but out of all those SRT8 power cars, the 300C is the lowest.
That's the one I would want.
I know. The gauge cluster is super cool.
Just
the rest of the interior is the same,
of those.
except for the clock.
Yeah, you get this. You get the analog clock, though. Come on.
Dude, they look great. They're kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, dude. It is a little Bentley, a little Maybachian in its boxy kind of stoutness, but it's also a fucking thing's got a Hemi, bro. I think they're so cool. And I kind of like the seats in those SRT8s. They're pretty comfy.
Are there any big dog cars that we're not thinking about? I know that's not like really our wheelhouse.
R35 GTR will be there.
Yeah, I feel like those will be kind of popular. I bet you'll see a bunch of those because they made them for fucking ever.
Yep.
But like if you rolled in like
won't be a cheap car though.
Well, I'm wondering about like the early hybrid supercars. Like if you roll in like a McLaren P1
or an NSX.
Yeah.
That's one,
Reboot
right?
NSX.
How about a
Sure.
Cayman R when the nine?
Oh, those are good.
Yeah, those are so
Buy one of
good.
those. Well, yesterday, but
Yeah,
also buy one now
God, when
because
they
they're
were
not
40,
that
when they were
expensive.
30 to 40, they were a steal. And that green too.
Hmm.
So good.
Yeah. No, those are
That'd
good.
be a big money car rolling in 2050 for sure. That's going to be such a valuable car in 2050.
Really, anything with a Porsche badge on it.
1M,
Diesel Cayenne.
BMW 1M.
Yeah.
Going to be a heavy hitter then.
Yeah, for sure. I think those are cars that are getting squirreled away though.
Exactly. You roll it
Yeah.
to RADwood in 2050, and that's the like the VIP section, right? That's the
Ops
concourse.
Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you dress up as a zombie, Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, too soon.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Actually,
Is it?
officially. Yeah, it is.
I mean, he's
It is.
been functionally dead for 30 years. But
Cheryl.
no more tears.
Mama, I'm coming.
Exactly.
I'm just coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's
Plus,
get
it makes
on
me
with
feel
this.
good. But
I think the vibe
there's some
would be
good
very
stuff.
different. But you try to project what it's going to be like. I think with our Jetson bubble flying cars, obviously in 2050, we will
Sure,
all
of course.
revel in the fact that these like big old muscle cars, cool tech coming in. I think some of these cars would be absolutely eye catching in 2050.
How about a fully still equipped with all the spinning sensors, Waymo Jaguar I-Pace?
Oh, that would be wild.
Just
That
roll
would
in
be-
with that.
Yeah, dude.
It's the equivalent of like rolling in with like a vintage police car, you know?
It kind of is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
dope. Yeah, I'm into
That'd be
it.
sick. Cool,
I'm
cool.
dope.
Oh boy, did we miss anything?
Everything. If what do you guys think is going to be viable for that kind of a show in 2050? If we missed anything, let us know in the comments. I'm sure we missed
everything.
a lot of shit.
And
Yeah.
like, there's a lot of stuff that we obviously like G35 coupe and stuff like that. Where like
Yeah.
I think that
Gotta
it's
be
like
a dinosaur then, though. That thing's going to be like a fucking, I don't know. That's like a
I feel like
first.
they hold up pretty well, as long as they're not getting stolen and then sideshowed into the ground.
I mean, but it's going to be a fucking 45-year-old plus car by that
that's
point.
the point. That's
Wild.
what we're talking about.
That interior is going to be fuckered.
Sure. I mean, that's part of
just
the deal.
looking at them. Yeah.
That's part of the deal here,
Love
That's
it.
kind of what we're up against. That's why I'm talking about the Cobalt SS returning back to the Earth.
Oh, God.
There's just the R63 or the whatever. There's a lot of cool stuff. We overlooked a bunch, I'm sure. But yeah, I just the
As we do.
obscure stuff of somebody rolling in the whatever insert shit box here.
Love it.
The another one that I saw yesterday, a Volkswagen Routan.
Oof. Ooh, that's a stretch to get one of those to 2050, my friend.
Oh yeah, like again, cars that don't exist anymore, and for good reason. Like maybe one of the most deplorable efforts in the history.
Do you
of
bring the
automobile.
Chrysler version and park them up next to each other? Is that what you do on that one? The minivan?
Could.
Oh, I like
You
it.
could.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Or someone calls you out. They're like, "That's bullshit, man. You just like facelifted a town and country." They're just giving you shit.
Well, you can
That's a
park it
Grand
next.
Caravan.
Park it next to the Dodge Nitro RT.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oof.
Nitro RT, the early Jeep Compass.
Oh God, dude, now we're just obscure. It's almost too obscure. They're gonna have to turn them away. Like,
Yes.
why do you still have this?
They just assault you physically. Well, Palantir will have seen you coming in and will you'll get drone struck. You'll get hit by like a
Oh, dude, yeah,
a 2050 Shaheed drone, just
a flock camera will literally like reach out with its metallic tentacles and strangle you before you get there. So
yeah. No, you'll still get hit by an A10 because they'll still be in the air.
Oh, goddamn
you'll
right
get
they will
birded
be.
into the grave. So on that note, should we play a game?
Let's do it. I'm sure you've pulled up something horrible.
Oof,
for
I
me
did
to-
in a scramble because again, no time in my
All right.
life.
So
I'm gonna you tell the people what we're doing here.
I don't want to, but I will. Guys, this is it. We made it. It is the Automotive Print Ad Quiz Game Show. Frank is going to read a magazine advertisement from the period of the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. He's going to omit anything that gives it away. I have 3 guesses to figure out what car he's describing. Every time I fail, I can ask for help. I only get 10 minutes of going, what the fuck? No, that had 131 horsepower. Oh, that's an inline 6, that kind of stuff. It's exciting. You get to yell at your radio, your windscreen, your significant others. estranged mistresses, whoever you want to yell at, just please do.
The neighbor's kids.
Yeah. Oh, they had it coming.
They did.
Skateboarding in front of the library again.
I know,
But
playing,
no,
using hula hoops and chewing bubble gum.
I'm ready. What are we looking at for spicy index before you actually start reading?
Ooh, boy, I don't know,
why I
because
asked
there's a lot to chew on,
Okay.
but a lot of it is like very
Bullshit.
superfluous shit where you're like, I
Oh,
guess.
like Krusty's nipple? That
Yes,
third
like
nipple?
Kirsty's
Okay.
superfluous third nipple.
Good.
But ironically enough, you can write there's an address for a catalog that you can hand write a letter in to get in return a catalog.
We have to try that.
And there's an address. And so maybe if you mail, maybe the address will help you here. I don't know.
Excellent. Well, Frank, enough pussyfooting around.
All right.
Roll that
This is what we got.
beautiful bean footage.
Ooh, flick that bean footage. Okay, so this is a one-page advertisement.
So I deserve.
It is the rare example where the vehicle in question is pictured in the rain with the headlights on and the windshield wipers like mid-wipe. It's
how I was when we started this podcast.
Exactly. Never complete.
It's not getting any more comfortable either.
No, we're building a defensive crust. So,
oh, it's very moist.
Yeah. You're just like you've been like behind the scenes, like hitting it with a spray bottle every now and then.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Spray. And so it looks like there's like a big rig in the background.
Jesus.
The car is moving. And then it says there's a lot of words, and a lot of it is strangely in quotes. I don't know why. It's just like facts, but they put quotes in here. I don't. They're not attributed to anyone. A lot of times it'll be that, and it'll be like Automobile Magazine, but no, they're just in quotes. It says the revolutionary blank with more power than many cars with twice the number of pistons. By offering the 16-valve dual overhead cam blank engine manufactured at blank's world-class Delta engine plant. In the new blank, we've engineered a car with 4-cylinder economy, asterisk, and more power than many V8 equipped cars. Oh shit. All of that was in quotes for reasons I don't know. Quote, four valves per cylinder allow the blank to breathe more efficiently than conventional engines and generate extraordinary performance over an unusually wide RPM band. The dynamic range is really impressive. End quote. New quote. Dependability is designed into the blank. No EGR valve, no PCV valve, no rotor, spark plug wires, or distributor cap. If it's not there, it can't break. End quote. But wait, there's more quotes. Quote, for a naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine to generate 150 horsepower is ... Well, that's extremely rare. End quote. Wait, there's another quote. Quote, we've put so much quality into this car, the powertrain is warranted for 6 years or 60,000 miles. And outer body rust-through protection is up to 6 years or 100,000 miles. End quote. And then this, which is not in quotes for some reason. From the engineers at blank, the essence of quality in the dependable, efficient blank. For more information on this remarkable automobile, send for a free catalog. Write blank catalog, P.O. Box 14238, Lansing, Michigan 48901. Blank quality. Feel it. And then the asterisk that I mentioned earlier, that was by 4-cylinder economy, down in the bottom, it's got some, blah, blah, blah. So your blank dealer for terms and conditions. EPA estimated city 25 miles per gallon, 36 highway.
Sure.
Chadwick.
Okay.
Are you going to write into P.O. Box blur, 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 Lansing, Michigan and get yourself a catalog for the mystery car here?
I mean, probably. So dead giveaway, it's domestic. We already knew that. Unless it's somebody's foreign headquarters in Lansing, Michigan.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's
like an embassy in Lansing.
I think I know a major attribute of this ad, but I do not know which car. There wasn't really enough to dig into the details of the engine. Parts that won't break because they're not there. Kind of sounds like it's talking about something. It didn't give a door count. I don't think I heard coupe or sedan.
It really didn't say much about the
Front wheel
car.
drive, rear wheel drive. Even though I'm
It
suspect.
basically was just like
Yeah, the
meat
engine.
beating about the engine.
Which, if it's what I think it is, yes, but it doesn't help me pick.
Sure.
So 150 horsepower, four cylinder, touted as V8 power. Now, if that's true, this is going to be fucking end of the Malaise era because V8s were fucking horrible then.
Yeah.
And
16 valve dual
yep,
overhead cam.
yep. And for a domestic engine, there's only one. We talk about it every other fucking 5 minutes on this podcast. The Quad 4 is what we're talking about. And we're talking about an early, not special one at 150 because later they topped out at like 185. And I think in special cases, they got to 200 with some cars. So this is an early one.
W41 Achieva SCX.
Great car. That we should have bought that one on.
I know.
Bring
The
a
only
trailer,
one
dude.
ever.
Don't even get me going on that one. Great example, too. 150 horsepower quad 4. It didn't. So here's where I play it. I like if they talk about excitement, it tends to be Pontiac with a quad 4. If they talk
Sure.
about luxury, it could be Oldsmobile, right?
Mhm.
But I didn't pick up on any of that conversation in
They
this
talked about the
advertisement.
rust through body warranty, and the rest is basically the engine.
So that's why I need domestic.
Yeah.
It's a quad 4, but I have no idea. What are we talking about? It could be a Grand Prix. It could be
What do you picture in the rain with the windshield wipers mid sweep?
all of those things. Getting rust you can see the rust forming. Um, it's hard to say, man, because it's early. I'm thinking like this is 83, 84 time period.
What was the first year for that motor?
This is later. It's like 86 quad 4. I think it started around then because the 80, 88, 80 through 90 were the higher horsepower ones, if I remember correctly. I think that Achieva we just talked about was a 90 or 91, right? The one I went on to bring a trailer.
Yeah.
91, 92. And that's
for the record, 87 was the first year of that engine.
Okay. So yeah, well, 86 was the year, 87 model year. And then the last of it was 90. I want to say 94 was the last use of the quad 4.
Technically 2002.
Okay, because they changed how it is. But where it said quad 4 on it, I think. Like
Yeah,
the one
because
we're
it was
thinking
in
about,
the
Sunfire and
yeah, Sunfire late.
not the same motor though. I'm gonna just say it because I have nothing to go off of, dude. And for some reason I'm picturing one. So let's go 1987
Mm-hmm.
Pontiac Grand Am SE. Final answer.
Ooh. You know what? We are not building any driving excitement.
God, but the windshield wipers are up.
No, that's like driving. I would say trepidation, except with how apparently like safe and secure this car is. Even when in the rain next to a big rig, you're not excited at all. You're sure-footed. I guess I'm just gonna say, well, I mean, it's not a Pontiac.
Okay.
But blank quality, feel it. That is the manufacturer tagline at this moment.
Okay.
Which I don't know what that leads you to. I'm trying to think of hints that won't just give it to you.
Yeah, no, the quality
country of
GM
origin.
brand, yeah, with a quad 4 is going to be Oldsmobile. Luckily for me, they only stuck that motor in like 5 different cars. So let me just go through my Oldsmobile now. So we're talking 86, 87, 88. Cutlass was their big seller, but yeah, we know there's 1,000 trim levels. And I think you could get the quad 4 in almost everything, which was funny. You also did see those anemic V6s showing up at this period, after this period too.
For the record, apparently you can get that motor in a Pontiac Transport, but only in Europe.
Oh, that's killer. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Fuck us, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I guess Oldsmobile, Cutlass. Fuck. Let's go with your favorite. Was it the Calais International? Final answer. That's the one you'd have your quad 4 in, I believe.
Potentially. I will say, I'm gonna give it to you. It's just the Calais.
Okay. I put a
This is
little
a
spice on it for you.
1988
Okay.
Oldsmobile Cutlass Calais.
Fair enough.
Let me send you the International came slightly later and had, I think, the slightly spicier version of this motor.
Okay. I was playing to the
like the
host.
180 horse, 170 horse ish.
Buck 85 at one point. Yeah.
Yeah, instead of the 150 to 160. Let me get you the ad so you can review it. But yes, speaking of cars that don't exist anymore,
anything with a quad four,
which is a shame.
And they were pretty prevalent during this period, like through the early 90s. So
yes, they were.
The cars they were in is the real topic there.
Where is the share? Here we go.
I want to see this Calais.
Oh, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see the shit out of it.
Yeah, the quad four it's so hard to find. So I found, what did I find? A Grand Prix.
You have a link, sir.
Let me check this thing out. I found a Grand Prix with one, but it was an auto, so I kind of hard passed on that.
The purpose.
Yeah, I want to stick to really rev out because they're pretty revvy. Let me see what kind of bullshittery you sent me today. Oh, is that Optimus Prime?
What is it? Might be. It might be Optimus Prime. There.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. That is definitely a Calais. Super cool. Yeah, that was the big thing about the Quad 4 is they always talked about how it had like V8 power, which at the time when it first came out was completely friggin' true.
Yes.
Right? Like,
yeah. I mean,
oof. What were the Mustang GTs were famously
87, 88, like even a GM stable. Like the what, an 87, 88 Alante was, I think, 150 horsepower, and the 4100 high technology, the HT.
Yeah, what was a 5-liter Camaro making at that time? It's like a $180, $170.
I think
it was
down
like in there.
The non-HO version in 88 was, yeah, you're right there.
Right in there, yeah.
Because I know even like, Mustangs, I think, were 180 and like an HO, like a GT HO, but I don't think in something like a Thunderbird, I think, or an LTD. But yeah, what an interesting one day.
Such a cool motor. I mean, but yeah, you got to think about it. Did GM kill it? Because remember after that, they came in with like the 3.1, then the 3.4 eventually. And those V6s, those original 3.1s, had less power than the end run quad force, which I thought was so fucking interesting.
I think ultimately it got replaced with the Ecotech. In stuff like the Grand Am, or not Grand Am. I guess the Grand Am.
Well, no, I feel like the V6s were way more commonplace in those kind of cars, like the Grand Am and Grand Prix for sure. You couldn't even get a 4-cylinder in a Grand Prix after that. It was all V6.
Yeah, but in the Grand Prix for sure. But in like the Cavalier and in the even ultimately the Ion, when they stopped developing engines for Saturn alone, you ended up just going to the Ecotech. Which is actually an okay engine.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, Sunfire's had them. Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. But
good car, dude. That was so quad 4 jumps right out, obviously.
Yeah.
Pissing in the same latrine.
Place exactly. Place this quad 4. Pin the tail on the donkey. You've been working on cars lately. Should we abuse PCP?
Oh, we should. That is Project Car Progress for any of you narcs out there. That is where we talk about our project cars not getting done.
Yes.
Have I? Yes. Yeah. Well, I handed a Lexus off to you, so that means I probably did some work on that.
You did. It's in my driveway.
Yeah, a certain double purple exterior 93 ES300 with a manual and a cloth interior and no sunroof.
Yeah. It's the one.
So yeah, you didn't really talk too much about it. I want to get your feedback when you take over here. I'd like to hear your driving impressions because I think it was absolutely brilliant. So I shot a review, all that fun stuff went really well. But final touches on that car, where obviously we talked about the whole AFM thing and all that kind of fun stuff.
Right.
And then we did a lot of cosmetics, dude. So I did a lot of like paint restoration, bringing it back. Yeah, good old cut and polish. Nothing like eating an entire day. The paint was good. I think it has very good, like high quality paint, like
Sure.
still on it. It's definitely been a garaged car, but you could tell it's just been like either drive through car wash or just hand wash not appropriately its whole life. It never had a cut and polish, and dude, it brought it right back. Like that
Yeah, it
paint
looks
is
sharp.
so metallic, so flaky and delicious. I like how it came back. So I'm pretty pumped about that. Interior is fucking gourmet on that one. How do you not rate that a 9.5?
The
That
interior?
yeah, or higher. Like
I mean, I struggle to find
anything.
any faults with it.
Yeah.
Like the biggest fault is like the outer foam of the steering wheel at the very, very top is slightly separated from the inner rim. So if you like death grip the top of the wheel,
Yeah,
you
you
can like
could do
twist
that.
it a little
Yep.
bit. And it's not even severe. I didn't even notice it until like I got all the way home and was like dicking with the car and like trying to find fault.
It's near fucking perfect in there.
It's yeah, it's it's really
Unbelievably.
something to behold.
Yeah.
And those cars held up pretty well to begin with, but
But
they also were kind of uncared for largely.
sure,
And so when you have a car that holds up really well and somebody really gave a damn forever,
dude.
it's a special thing. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I wish I could keep it. I kind of can't.
Great daily. Like you brought up a good point. Like you're looking
So
for something
dailyable.
that's interesting and fun. I think the color makes that car far more interesting and more fun. And the manual,
Yeah.
let's be honest, it's really about that manual. And
It's just so well built.
totally reliable car, which
Yeah.
great daily selection. I think that's right there for like one of the best daily cars you could pick and still be interesting, still be fun, and not be taking. It's almost too nice. So when you said that, when you're like, you want to buy me out, I'm like, it's too nice. I think it should go
Yeah.
to someone that's like, I would hate to daily it just because. I mean, I don't know. It's one of those weird middle grounds.
Right.
The condition's good.
If I had a garage to keep it in
It
consistently,
needs a garage. Yep.
I would feel better about dailying it, but I don't. It
I
would be
wouldn't.
street parked.
I
And
wouldn't have, dude. No second guessing if you told me that thing had 30K on the clock.
for sure.
Like zero. I would be like, of
yeah.
course it does.
Uh-huh.
Like
Yeah,
it's
like no joke. That's
Yeah.
like no hyperbole. So, yeah, it's really cool. It drives really well. Like maybe the clutch pedal's a little wooden. Like as far as like the
it was in
feel.
'93. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it's, because I've been dailying the S2000 for like 3 weeks now.
Okay.
And so like,
Trying to say it
okay,
has a
like
superior
clutch-
gearbox.
yeah, like clutch and shifter feel in that car, kind of all world.
Mhm.
But the shifter in it feels good, really good. The
Smoother now
gearbox
with the new-
feels, yeah,
the
the gearbox feels really good.
The new gear oil that's in
The
it.
clutch engagement's a little low on the pedal. Okay. The like the pedal, like maybe if someone bled it like 11 times, you'd get a little bit of better pedal feel, but it's not
I think it was always
awful.
like that.
Like
It
I'm
feels-
hunting.
Yeah, it
maybe
feels exactly
it might
like
be.
that.
I don't. I'm kind of hunting for faults, which is weird to do on something from 1992,
Yeah, right.
a consumer product from 1992. We're not talking like a 512 TR that's got like 1,200 miles on it. So
No, great car. It was good wrapping that up.
yeah, no, that was good.
What you working on, man?
Couple of things, sort of. I'm fucking stumped on this
Oh,
Focus.
okay.
I put the new OEM plug wires in because that was my only Hail Mary here. No change. The only thing I can think of is, and again for the uninitiated, '04 Focus SVT, I did spark plugs and I did a valve cover gasket. Immediately after, feels like it's running really rich, missing no throttle response. You can
No
smell
check
the
engine light?
no check engine light, but just running like garbage, way down on power. Like you mat it in neutral and it's like it's just not. It just runs like garbage. No check engine light. I found some oil in the pigtail connector at the variable camshaft timing solenoid, the VCT solenoid.
Okay.
I swapped it out with a retrofit new one because the OG style one is NLA. No change. I tested the old part and the new part. They're both within spec as far as ohms, and they both make clicking noises as they should when you hit them with 12 volts. The only last thing I can think of is that the original VCT was indeed bad.
Mm-hmm.
And that the replacement one is also bad, even though it tests on an amp meter, because the way you're supposed to test it is, does it function? It's a solenoid, on off.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Does it hit when you hit it with 12 volts? Yes or no? And does it have between 5 and 25 ohms of resistance on an amp meter?
Well, I have a shitty experiment. Buy a third one. It won't change anything.
That's what I've done. I've ordered the cheapest one on Rock Auto. It was
Slippery
$18. So after tax and delivery, it'll be like $26 landed.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool. And this one is just a stock part for an '06 2-liter Volkswagen Golf.
Okay.
Now you got to like modify it to work, but all I'm going to do is like trim some pieces off of it, jam it in there, plug it in, and just see if it works. It doesn't have to stay in there. I just need to see if it works. If it works, then I warranty claim with the original retrofit one, or I modify this $18 part to work. But
damn, dude,
I'm out of ideas. I put the old spark plugs back in it. I pulled the valve cover back off and checked everything and checked my homework and make sure I didn't leave a magnum in the valve train or anything. And
were you very careful about putting that valve cover back on?
Yes, I didn't over torque anything this time. I poked around the rest of the engine bay. Like, did I unplug something dumb and forget about it? Not that I can tell. And when I unplug the VCT, it does throw a check engine light. So the car's recognizing that the part is there. And I also tested that it is getting a 12-volt signal when it should from the ECU to the solenoid. It's showing 12 volts, which is what it needs.
God,
I don't know.
I'll give you $500 if you can't get it sorted. Straight up. Relieve you of your misery.
What'll happen? You'll give me $500 if I can't. No, what's going to happen is if I can't get it sorted, I'm going to recruit your ass to come down and.
I know you are. I know you are. Let me know, man.
I don't know what other than if it's not another, unless it's a third faulty part has hit the towers, Mr. President. Like, unless this cheap part also doesn't work, I don't know.
We'll figure it out, man. I'll Rain Man that thing. Just fill me full of alcohol and food. And we'll sort
there you go.
We'll sort that bad boy.
I got more Busch Light fish cans.
All right. I think we're good enough to shut this down.
I think we've locked it up.
I'll take us home. Guys, thanks again. Another Pointless Automotive podcast. Kids on the street refer to us as APA podcast. Thanks for listening in. I do want to remind you, we are on YouTube as well. Jump on there, subscribe, leave some crazy comments. We love that. So we'll see you guys there. We have a Patreon. We mentioned that already. I don't want to plug that too much. But if you want to be cool, it's cheap. You buy us cheap alcohol. We do late night confidential episodes. They're super fun.
We just recorded a couple of freshies. So for those in the
Patreon members,
yeah, those will be coming up real soon. Once probably post car week, once we have a chance to sleep and edit.
That's right. And you can only hear those. You can only hear those episodes if you are a Patreon member. So please check it out. Oh yeah, there is goddamn us all. There is a visible and evidence ridden aspect of it. So check that out. If you want to follow my own personal endeavors, Auto Obscure Garage on the YouTube mostly, rescues, restorations, and reviews. I got a review of a fucking sweet manual Lexus ES300 in the works right now. Frank, where can the good folks follow you for your world-class photography?
Just on the greater streets of the Bay Area, you can follow me there, or at the Photographer's Garage on Instagram and stuff.
Do exactly that. And guys, we will see you. Hopefully, we'll be more rested, but we will see you in next
week.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Cool.
Take care as always, guys. Catch you on the next one.
Deuces.